Dalesean, you didn't allow any points last week, obviously. But what's something towards Washington State's offense that you see that's could be a little bit threatening or challenging for you guys?
We come in every week with a game plan. Every week we go over the teams, look at them, and our offense, we basically practice for those situations like that. So any team could throw anything at us, and we'll be over throughout the week we'll be able to prepare for it and be ready for it because we have a good team and good coaching staff that's going to figure those out and see what plays could affect our defense, and we'll get to it at practice. But we'll be prepared for it. We have a good coaching staff, a good GA staff to where we get all those situations figured out, and we'll get it situated.
You obviously studied that final winning scoring drive. But did you see anything there that you can talk about that they did that allowed them to come out at the end?
Against Wazu, against Idaho. I could just say it was just a team that wanted it more. It's Idaho and Wazu. It was a good game. Idaho put up a good fight against them, and it just had to come to the end on which team wanted it more. And in that example, Wazu wanted it more, so that's how they came up with the win.
What kind of advantage does it give the home team when they have a crowd that's going to be raucous and loud?
Crowds, crowds come around, I wouldn't say it's much of an advantage. You could have teams with packed out crowds and they still lose. You feel me? The crowd can only do so much in a game. It's really up to the team on who's going to win the game. So crowd is just there to watch the game, have fun, but figure out who's going to win is going to be between the teams.
On that note about crowds, this is for both you guys. Washington State, they had their highest attended home opener since 2018 last week. Second highest, apologies. Just how does that hype you guys up as a player, saying like, oh, you get to play in this, exciting and hyped up environment?
Yeah, no, personally, I love that. I think I don't think anybody on our team shies away from a big fan base or anything like that. So we know going into it that they're going to be ready to go, and so that's our job to be prepared.
And big fans, there's more eyes on you, more eyes to get the opportunity out there for people to see who you is and see what your team is made of. So
for sure,
more eyes, the better.
Jacob, can you talk about the second drive of the game? You had all your catches plus a touchdown on that drive, and especially on that touchdown play, what you saw.
Yeah, no, I think that was just the whole offense executing at a high level. We had practiced that and we were ready. And so, when really we can only control what we can control. And so got a good look on that. They jumped off sides, and then JD found me on the seam, so it was pretty exciting.
Did the play change once you guys figured out that they were probably offside and it was a free play, or you guys just ran the play that was called?
We practiced those instances. If the defense jumps off sides, that's our job to be ready regardless, because we call it a free play. And so everybody was ready to go, and as soon as the ball snapped, we knew where to go.
Can you talk about your progression coming in here? This is your first season, with spring camp, fall camp, and kind of making your way to being a starter on week one?
For sure. Yeah, no, I'm super grateful to be here. Ever since I came in, I felt like these guys have welcomed me in with open arms, and so I'm super blessed and thankful to be here. Obviously been a up and down roller coaster just with injuries, my career, but all you can do is control what you can control, and so definitely have a different perspective and a whole lot of gratitude just for being on the field in every instance. So, yeah.
You had the red jersey on in fall camp. What were you battling to get through injury-wise, and then did you finally feel like you could really show what you can do on Saturday?
Yeah, no, I'm just per coach's permission. I think he deals with most of the injuries, and so I was coming back from an injury. But I rocked the red jersey. I was a number 40 for a little while. But I feel good, feel healthy, and ready to go now.
You concerned at all that you wouldn't be able to show everything you can show in that situation, so it wouldn't get you anything?
Nah. First and foremost, I'm grateful. I praise Lord Jesus Christ, and so I knew going in confidently that I was healed and ready to go. We have great doctors and great training staff, so they did a really good job taking care of me, getting me up and healthy up to this point.
Dalesean, this is year 2 for you here. How much more comfortable are you just being an Aztec, being in this defense, and what you can do this full season?
Oh, a lot comfortable. I say this is like my first time ever coming into the next year with like a playbook to where I'm familiar with, like so familiar with that I could teach people of like what D tackles and stuff is doing. So it got me more comfortable and more confident in my skill of playing to where I could play faster, trip around, but play faster. And the coaches there, they helped me out a lot too. So a lot confident.
Does that help you in terms of communicating with the defense a lot more and just being on the same page with everyone else?
Oh, yes, sir. Communication, yes. When everybody's locked in on something, and, again, this is year 2 for all of us, We have majority of our starters back, so everybody's locked in. We have communication to where everything's simple down to where we could play even much more faster. And so with us being that in this here at State for 2 years in a row, it's for sure helps us be more connected and more communicated out there on the field because we should know it. We've been here together. We've been playing with each other for a while, so yeah.
Could you, sorry, go ahead, Fred.
Both of you guys, when Coach called the team together in the third quarter end of there, what did he have to impart to you guys to kind of get you guys going?
Well, whenever you get the head man in front of you, it should say something because, for me, when I see the head man in front of me, that means, he really cares. And, of course, he really cares because he wouldn't be here if he didn't, but he really cares and he knows the power that we have in this team. And so he just wants to get that little piece that he knows that we have and just to keep it out there. He just wants to keep the team focused on us and the main thing and keep it the main goal. So that's all that was about.
I was going to say the same thing. I think that was just more of getting everybody focused and realigned. And so, yeah, just like you said, anytime the head man's in front of you, everybody locks in really well. So that was really just to finish strong and not let anything loose.
Why do you think the focus slipped?
I wouldn't even say the focus slipped. Sometimes coaches just feel like at the time they feel like they've seen if it's people that not playing, they seem like their focus is off, so they would get them reattached. Focus never slips over here. We're always focused. We know what's the main thing. We keep the main thing. We keep on going next play. If something mess up, we refocus and get back on the next play.
Is it true, because he talked about that moment and that he doesn't raise his volume that often. Is that true? And what was it like to be in that situation?
Yeah, no, I think that was definitely true. Coach Lou's definitely a mellow guy. He's going to get his point across no matter what. But, yeah, he definitely jumped on us a little bit. And, like I said, put everybody in check and just remembered, hey, we got a game to finish. Regardless of what the situation is, we got to handle our business just like that. So, definitely was helping everybody realign and refocus.
Yeah, like he said, he's a real, mellow guy. He really doesn't talk. He really wants us, the team, to take over the team. Most teams that are great teams, the players are the ones that take over the team. So he really likes us to be in those positions to go out there and get the team ready. But when there's moments and times he feel like he has to step up, he'll step up, and we'll be right there with him, behind him.
Dalesean, can you kind of talk about or describe your safeties coach, kind of his progression and his comfort level now being in year 2 as a position coach?
Coach CJ, I say that he's more comfortable with the players and our way and our style of play. He understands how we talk and understands us as players of when something's frustrating us or if we don't understand certain thing, he'll be right there to help us out. And again, we brought in JoJo, Josiah Cox, we brought in Dwayne McDougal, and I feel like those are Hunter Haynes, and the rest of the guys he's already even coached with, so he already knows us. He has a good idea of us, and he also helped out the new guys even better. So
the Cougars came back in the final quarter last year, so you feel like you own one in their place.
Whenever you lose against a team in a tight game, you always want to get back to it. But last year this is a whole different team. This year is a team that's going to be more focused. And right now we're just focused on the next game and the next opponent, so it has to be Wazu. And so right now we just focus on getting back in and just being there as a team. And as we're focused and staying consistent, results are going to happen.
And can you please both discuss what controllable you need to control to come out ahead?
I say controllable that we need to do is just being able to read formations, get calls out faster, get know our formations down faster, just staying locked in, not letting loose. Even if we get a lead, still act like it's 0-0. Just that focus from staying locked in mentality part of it, not treating like we're too good or like we're too high. Just leave it at a playing level. At a playing level.
For sure. And when I think of controllables, I think of just the daily things that we do. So, as receivers or just anybody on the field, alignment, assignment, and then execute. You know what I mean? So if we can each play, get aligned, know the assignment, and then execute at a high level, should be good to go.